Good evening, chat. This is Indiana Streamer. We are live with Farming Simulator 22. A little bit of farm sim this evening. So come on into the chat room. We'd like to hear from you. We'd like to get to know you, as well as you get to know us and see how we do here. So this is we're on a different map now. Basically, we decided to change it up a little bit. So instead of it being Dreamland Valley all the time, we're figuring it's really easier just to change it up once in a while. So here we go. We changed it up. And also come on into the chat room. We like to hear. We like to see how you guys are doing. See how you guys' day went and how your day and how everything is going with you guys. To find out, to see if there's any kind of questions that you might have or anything that you're in particular looking for in the streamer or in the stream. By all means, let us know and we will accommodate you and work with you on that. So that's the only thing that we're really here for, chat, is to make you feel right at home and make you feel welcome into our stream. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we're on a new map right now. This is Green River. We're going back to Green River 22. We're currently playing on PC as our platform. So this is a PC version. But Green River 22 is available on any kind of platform, and all platforms and everything. We just happen to have it on, PC, so. So if you guys would do me a favor and hit the likes and the shares and the follows, and I greatly appreciate that. So feel free to enter the chat room. The link for the chat room is in the description down below. So feel free to come on into the chat room. The chat room is open to everyone and anyone. I think I'm going to do a different field this time. Normally we get number 20. So let's do that. Let's do just that. So we got 24. So now, what we need to do is basically take everything out, clear it all out, and then, this will be our home. So we go to landscaping, go down here to paint grass. And just paint all of it. All the way up to the up here. All the way up to the tree line. Then I'll show you, I have a pretty good imagination, so I have a pretty good, layout in mind of how I want the fields and everything to be, how I want everything to be, and the home to be, and all of that. So I have a pretty good idea of what I would like to do. So I figured we can go ahead and just do that. And if there's anyone out there that likes to know what kind of games are you into streaming? If you're into streaming, what kind of games do you like? Do you prefer us to stream to be able to get more of you followers and viewers and all? Let us know. Feel free to let us know. So that way we can check it out and look into seeing about the accommodations and all of that. So just keep that in mind, chat. So basically, we're making a new farm, if you will. But like I said, I have a pretty good imagination. I have something in mind. I think it's gonna work. But the way my mind thinks is that if I just start laying the stuff down, then I can generate a pretty good scene for what we're gonna do. That's usually how my mind works. And some people can't figure that one out. And it turns out to be really nice. It was really nice. So just keep that in mind, chat. And then of course we're going to have animals, and we're going to have our regular farming stuff in here. We may or may not have a silo though. It just depends on how much room the animals take up and where we put them and all that. So we may or may not have a silo. But it's okay, because there's other places that we can dump the grains in and stuff like that, so it's okay. Alright, so now we got all that cleared out. So we basically painted over the whole field here. Now, what we're going to start doing is what I like to do is go up here in the top far right hand corner and put a house. And start off with a house. That's usually what I like to try to do, is usually just start off with a house. So that way, in case we have to save this and come back to it, we know where our farm is. So basically, easier way to say it. Alright, so now, so we got our house. Next, let's go and get a shed. Put one shed in beside the house. Good evening, guys. Chick, how you doing? Glad you're here as always. Thank you very much for being here. Because normally, chat, if you remember, normally, like I said, normally we get, remember, the field over, the field next to us, but this time I want to get this one. Normally we'll get this field over here, this bigger field right here, get that one first, but I want to do this one here. We're going to end up doing this one right here. So that way it's a little easier for us to be able to keep control of it. And that was really loud. That was my phone chat. Holy mackerel, that thing was loud. Good grief. What was it? Sitting on speaker? Yeesh. But it's alright though. Alright, maybe. I know what you guys are thinking. Okay, Bob. Alright, Bob Ross. If you guys have seen it, he goes, yeah, maybe. Actually, how big is this one? Alright, so, okay. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so now we're going to put this one right about here. We're going to put another one about there. Okay, so now we got two other sheds that we can use. So we really can't separate them too much because we got the side doors on the side of them. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to production, go to factory, go all the way up front, you get a bio plant. Oh. Alright, so what so we don't have enough money right now. What are we going to do? I know. We're going to hit F12. And then we're going to go up to settings. Then we're going to add money. Now we got plenty. Now we got more than enough. Alright, so we can go back to the bio plant, excuse me. Now, we're going to put the bio plant right here. Okay, so they don't have, which is perfectly fine. But actually what I was thinking about doing is putting a silo right there in that corner. To where it kind of rounds it, where it rounds it over a little bit. Get back over there. What the flip, man? Alright, here we go. Alright. You guys are probably wondering where the flipping heck you're gonna put the animals and stuff like that. How you gonna get all of them in there? How many animals you gonna have? Well, chat, to answer your question, I'm having all the animals. All of them. Okay, so I'm gonna put that very far, in the farmost corner we can. Into the corner. So, over here, with our animals. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, hey, wait a minute. You like to do a lot of animals. Have big pins. Yeah, I do in a way. Yes, I do. But in a way, I don't. But this one, we're going to do 100. We're going to have 100 cows. Right over here. There. So we're going to have 100 cows right there. Now, we're going to come get our piggies. I like those stickers. We're going to do 150 piggies. At least pigs this time. So we're going to put them right about there. And then now the sheep. Yes, we're going to get this one. Actually we're going to have goats. So we're going to have this one here. And then we're going to put this one. And now, we got horses. And we got chickens. So we're going to put on our horses. Now our chickens are going to go right back in here. Right there's our chickens. Now I know what some of you guys are probably thinking. You guys are probably thinking, hey, wait a minute, what about that driveway right there? Well, like they always say, in everyday life, if there's something there, use it to your advantage. And this is going to become a driveway. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to come back over this way. I don't like it that big, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut it off. So we're going to start there. And then we're going to go up here, there. So now, what we can do is go back and then put the asphalt back in. Alright, so now we got all this open spot right here. So first things first, we're going to put in a big wide driveway. I mean a big wide driveway. Alright, so we're going to start here. And I'm not really worried about the inside line right now. I'm more worried about the outside line, which is the line that's closest to the building. I can care less about this side over here, but this side over here is what I'm worried about. Alright, so there's that part, because we're gonna fix that up later in a little bit. But right now I just want to get the basic layout done first. So bring it down to there. Now we can start open this stuff up. So we got the basic layout done. Now we can start opening. Okay, we're going to go back to the cut line. Alright, so there's that. Now, go back to asphalt. I know some of you like to use dirt and stones and all that. But me personally, I like to use asphalt. Because it just looks so much nicer, I think. And plus it's more stable. And it kind of helps keep your tires clean. But that's just my opinion of that. You can do anything, it's your game, you can do however you want to. Alright, so now, we got that open. So basically, Chad, what we did is we opened this side up right here, and then left this little grass line right here, and then opened this side up. But for this one, we're going to open all this up. So basically we're just going to take out all this grassland right here. And then I want that close. Like that. I'm going to bring it up and try and line it up with the edge of this building. About like that. Okay, now we just go to fix that in. Alright, so next we're going to open this up. Cool, yeah, it is pretty cool. So we open that up. Now, for this, we're going to have a tiny little bit of that. But this one is not going to have one, because this one's too far out. In my opinion, the way I'm thinking. Alright, so next, we're going to go this direction. See about there. And I'm going to open this side up a little bit wider here. Okay, then next, we're going to come back down this direction. Can you guys hear me okay? Is everything alright? Can you see everything okay? Or do I have to adjust anything? Alright, so I guess that's pretty much as wide as I can without it being too big. So next we're going to come back into here. Alright, so now, what we're going to do is we're going to continue this line all the way down. Keep going down. I'm not worried about the outside line, it's the inside line that I'm worried about. It's this line over here. I don't care about this line over here. It's this one here. That I'm worried about. just cut that off, just very little. Then open that up. Alright, so now what we can do is level that out. There we go. Alright, so now, so we got that. So next we can come over this way, with it being very wide again, come through here, and connect that. Alright, so now, we're going to create a straight line right through here on this side. I know it's a little bit crooked, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Okay, so there's that part, mostly fixed. Okay, now we're going to take that little tab off, if you will. Alright, so now, we're going to come back and finish filling these extra lines, extra gaps in, if you will. Make this all nice and straight. We're going to keep going a little further to there. Alright, so it looks basically like this so far. Okay, so this one, I want this one to be a little bit, to be wider here, down here. A little bit more. Take a little bit more off. But I'll show you what I have in mind. Bring these edges up. There. Now, what we're going to do with this is go to our tools. I'm going to put our service station, our workshop, down here on this end. I'm going to place it right there. Now, you see how it got there, remove the grass right here? So it kind of looks like it just got put in. But to make that look like it's been there, what we're going to do is go down, even these lines out, like this, and then just paint this back over again. Paint all this back over again. To there. Now, we need to straighten this line out. So we're just going to cut it off a little bit. There. Okay, so some of you guys are thinking, hey, wait a minute, what about the animal silos? What about the silos, the feed for the animals? You're getting a little too far ahead of me. Because right now, we're going to go continue with this asphalt, and then we're going to take over this mud dirt. Okay, so that's cleared out. Alright, so that's good. Now this one, okay, so there's that. Then this up here, we can open this up to there. Oops. So we'll take that little lip off. There we go. Alright, then next, we're actually going to paint all this there, like that. There. Now, we're going to do the same, fill this in over here on this side. Okay, so that's filled in. And then we're going to do the same thing for up here to see for the ramp. We're going to stop it there. Now these guys here, these pigs, we're going to keep going this, do all this, right up and through here. Now, I don't want to go here, but I want to go over here now. But I'm going to make it smaller. To connect it right there. And then the same thing for over here on this side. There. Then same thing for here. The only reason why I'm doing this, chat, is really because that way I think it just kind of blends in a little bit better. Oops, a little bit better, if you will. But that's just my opinion. That's just the way I do it. But like I said though, chat, you can do it any way you want to. Yeah, now we just, so we messed that up a little bit, now we just filled it in. Alright, let's pour the milk over here. There. Now, so basically, Chad, this is pretty much the layout that I have right now in mind. But, we're going to, yeah, it does look nice so far. But here, we're going to separate the, thumbs here. Okay, cool. Alright, so now these silos for the animals. So I'm going to put these over here on this side. They're going to put 4 more. When Farming 25 comes out, will you be streaming it? Yes. Yes. When Farming Simulator 25 comes out in November 12th, we will be streaming that game. That'll be part of our main game. But also we're gonna have as a primary game. So we're gonna be streaming that one too. Yes. Alright, so now what we can do is, first of all, we can fix make these all blend in. Alright, so we're going to blend these in. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, hey, wait a minute, what about, you're messing up the road. Ah, don't worry. We'll fix that. Alright, so now, go back here to asphalt. Now, we just fix these. Alright, so we can cut it off, just like that. And also, chat, for those of you who are wondering how we got the extra money, the extra funds in our bank account, basically, chat, that would be under Power Tools, which is in my, basically for PC, for the PC version. Alright, so basically, that's basically the layout of our farm right there, chat. Treason, it's gonna bring it all together. It'll start bringing it all together. But first, we need to put some lighting. So let's get some lights, put some lighting in for our animals, so we can keep them nice and warm at night. So that way they're not so cold. So we don't want our animals to freeze. So we got it like this, basically. And for those of you who are just coming in, welcome. Please hit the follow, the share, and the like, and I really appreciate that. And also, let us know if you guys are into these kind of games, or if you guys are into gaming at all. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you have any questions or about anything. We're here to help you, and we're here to answer your questions for you, to make sure that you understand the chat room is open to everyone, and anyone can chat in the world. And we're greatly glad that you're here. So basically, chat, I don't want to overdo it with the lighting right now. So basically, that's going to be about good enough. So basically, what we're going to do is going to put couple little ones on this side. Like that. Now, the fun part begins, where we're going to bring it all together. Because next, we're going to go to the trees. And we're going to start putting trees down. So we're going to put one here. We need to put a little guy. Put these two here. Then we're going to put this one right over here. And then we're going to put this one here. So basically, chat, look at all these guys, all these animals are going to be little babies. We'll have little baby ducklings and donkeys, goats, and all that. So basically, it's going to be little guys. And then over here, we're just going to put them random places, miscellaneous random places. Actually, I want to put this one to be like a smaller tree over here on this side. So I start doing some smaller trees right over here. And sometimes I don't usually like to keep them all the same length. The same trees mostly, but if they have enough coverage for the animals, why, I'll go ahead and put those in too. So basically, chat, we're just going to put them in random places, just anywhere, everywhere and anywhere. Okay, now let's see how this looks so far. So basically, chat, this is basically our setup right now of our farm. That's basically our setup. So if you notice how all those trees will bring it all together, then that's what you want. That's the way I look at it in this in the game. Is to figure out a way to bring it all together. And here we can add miscellaneous stuff right here, what have you, and then other things right here. Actually, we gotta go ahead and put another couple of trees, like right in here, to break these up. That's just to break them up, chat. So, with a few random trees, to bring it all together. Put a grandpa tree right here. Grandpa polar tree. There. So basically, chat, then of course we can always add a fence around here if we wanted to, around the outside if we wanted to. If we wanted to do that, we can always do that too. But actually, let's go ahead and do that actually. So let's go to decorations. We're going to go to the fencing. But instead of these white picket fence, this one right here, I'm going to go and put like a stone fence around, or a brick fence. We could use this one too. Use this one here. But that's too much. That's a little bit too much flour. Then of course here's this one too. Oh, that's a gate. Never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna get. Ooh, I can get one. I can get some of these. Now these are gonna look really nice, I think. Now we're gonna use these to go all the way down. We're gonna block this off completely, and then we're gonna come back. Block this off here completely. Come back around. And meet it up with the workshop. And we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Go around that tree. And then we're going to come back this direction and block all this off completely. And then just go around everything. So we're going to stop there, and then now this one's going to be a bit of a challenge here. So this one's going to be permanently you have to have like a truck or something. But first, I want to take care of this overgrass growing. And then we're going to make that even. There. So now, we're going to go back to our fence. And pretty much have this side here go around with the fence. Then we're going to stop it there. And then this side over here, we're going to do go around the other way. To be right about here. And then we're going to have it go around this direction. So basically it's going to tie in with that fence over here. There. So it's kind of like a square it off a little bit. Alright, so next we're going to come back around, keep going around. go up to this building, or up to this animal pen, stop, then come back on this side. But here, we're going to not hit the gate, but we're going to go right along side of the gate, like right over up in here. So we're going to start here, and then come back around this way. And then we're going to go around this direction. So basically, chat, we're just going around it. We're just going to go around everything, basically. That's fine. I'm not going to do nothing with that. But over here. So I'm going to start it there, and then just go around everything with this fence. There. And then the same thing for that side over there too. So I come back, oh. Okay, one other thing we need to do, I just see in the chat, is, get this in here. Take that right there, and then we'll go back around, and then let's straighten it out. Level it off. But first, just give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so now, alright, so we're back now. We're back. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, so now we're going to paint this, fill this in right over here. To there. Just kind of like square that up a little bit. Alright, so next we're going to go back to our frame. Our fence that we're using. This is this one. And I'm going to go down around the fence, around here that we just finished. We're going to have it come down this far down here. And then we're going to have it go this right there. So that one is going to repurpose it a little bit longer than the other ones. And then that's perfectly fine too. But for here, we're going to end up trying to do something that's going to be a little bit challenging. Just a little bit challenging here. And this one, I'm going to try to paint the grass up to that line. And then come back down this direction. To remove the other grass. Okay, so that's out of the way. So basically it's all cleaned up now. And then we can come back and fill it in, like so. And then we're going to go back to the fence that we were using. Which is this one. And then we're going to start here and just go around to there. Now over here we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other one, on the other side. So we're going to start here and then come back down this direction. So basically everything is all might as well blocked in, if you will. And we're going to go a little bit past there, a little bit past the checkerboard. Okay, so alright, so sometimes you gotta play with the fencing. Maybe, well, let's just leave that open. Let's keep going. So we're gonna start here. Nope, we're gonna start on this side over here. I don't want to block that gate in. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna stop it there. Then we'll go around this direction to here, and then we'll fill this side in too. To the silo. So that's basically our outline for that. See how much it brings it all together, chat. That's the main thing right now. And I was going to try to bring it all together. So next, what we're going to do, and I'm going to purposely go a little wider on this side, a little further in, and then stop it there, and then come back around this way to the silo. There. So that way it looks like it's all kind of blocked in a little bit. But these in here, I'm going to purposely leave these open in here. I'm not going to do nothing with those. So on this side here, we can go down this way, go there, and then hit up this direction here. And then instead of going all the way down this way where I was, I'm going to back it up a little bit and go this direction and then come this way. Symmetrical, if you will. So that's basically our layout for the farm chat. And then over here in the corner we can put our initials right over here. Right here, we can put a little writing in here. So that's basically our farm setup right there. So what do you guys think of that? Do you guys like that or no? Alright, so let's keep going here. And then we can probably put, well, let me see. Yeah, that should be good enough. That should be okay right there. Alright. So So that's where I'm going to leave you. So let's go ahead and save this. So let's save it. Have the time scale, seasonal growth, no. Days per month, 28. Turn all this stuff off. Have low fuel usage. And that's where I'm going to end up leaving the chat. Alright, so we'll be back tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. One of the two. But be prepared though, chat. One other thing, we're gonna have a long stream tomorrow. So because I'm off work for the next 2 days, so we're gonna end up having a long stream either tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon, whichever one comes first, or whichever one we decide to do. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening. Thank you for all the views and everything, and for the appearances of people. I appreciate it.